Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Now you are feeling better.
Yeah.
You got COVID and your dad and all also got. Okay.
Yeah, everyone got. We're not sure if it's good. Like, we didn't test.
But you got tested.
No, we didn't test. Nobody tested.
Oh, okay. But now people are feeling better. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, we'll continue with maths. Now all your tests are full syllabus tests, right?
Yeah. After today, it's all good.
Okay. Okay, fine. So let's try this one. F is the set of all continuous real valued functions which are solutions to this equation. Here, mod of F means what? It means cardinality of that set, right?
Yeah.
Because F is a set, so mod of a set is the number of elements in that set.
Yeah. Mhm. Uh,
So what are the things you can do to this equation? What can you figure out from here? So one thing you can do is differentiate, right?
yeah. We
So
can
if you
get
differentiate
two
both
effects.
sides, 2fx f dash x is equal to here.
Uh, you get f dash, f double dash, like that. F dash x, f double dash x.
Why will you get that? How do you differentiate under an integral?
Oh, under the integral differentiation method, right? Uh, mm, how will you integrate this one under the, how will you differentiate this one under the integral?
No, we have discussed this many times. H of t dt, if there is some f of x, what do you do when you differentiate? You keep forgetting this. Why are you always forgetting this? This is very important.
Uh,
You put the upper limit in this and differentiate the upper limit, right?
uh-huh. Just the that's it, the upper limit, that's all.
Do you understand why we are getting what we are getting here? The answer will be h of f of x, f dash x minus h of g of x, g dash x.
Right.
Why do you keep forgetting this? This is the second or third time you've forgotten this.
I need to make.
Prove this result right now. Can you prove this result? Prove it. Are you able to prove it?
I'm not getting exactly.
You're not able to do it.
No, not yet.
You realize that we have done this before, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Why do you keep forgetting the same thing? I don't understand. Like,
Uh,
let's say the indefinite integral of this is capital H of t plus c. If I do definite integral now, it will be evaluated like this. The answer should be capital H f of x minus capital H g of x, right?
hmm. Yeah.
So what will happen if I differentiate this now? What is the derivative of this?
Get small h of x, small h of f of x. Yeah.
First, you have to write it as h dash f of x into f dash x minus capital H dash.
Yeah. F g of x, g dash x.
What is h dash of something? Capital H of t
Small.
was indefinite integral, so h dash t is small h t.
Small h, yeah.
This type of question comes every year in IIT. There are many questions like this. You cannot forget this.
Okay, okay.
What are you doing ultimately? You're putting the upper limit in the function and then differentiating upper limit minus putting up lower limit and differentiating lower limit.
Right.
Now looking at the question, do that differentiation and see what comes. You have f square x is equal to 100 plus 0 to x f of t f dash t minus f of t minus f dash t minus 1.
So,
So differentiating both sides,
yeah, I get 2f of x will be 100 plus first we put x directly into the thing.
100 is not going to be there.
Yeah, okay, 100 is not there. This then first we put x into the function itself, right?
Hmm.
Be f of x f dash x minus f of x minus f dash x minus 1. Then multiply with the integral of the differentiation. So that we
Multiplied by 1 minus second part will be 0 in it, but multiplied
0.
by derivative of 0, which is 0. So it is gone.
Okay, wait, 0 inside will be 0, right?
Oh, inside will be f of 0, f dash 0 and all. No,
Yeah.
that is not necessarily 0.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Derivative of 0, constant is 0. That's why it is gone.
Right, right, yeah.
You are left with this, which you can simplify now. Bring everything to the left hand side, you will get f of x, f dash x
F dash x plus f of x plus f dash x plus 1.
is equal to 0, which you can
Yeah,
factorize. This is this, you're getting
right,
1. Now, this means that there are two options, either f of x is equal to minus 1 or f dash x is equal to minus 1, right?
right.
So, we, can you figure if this is the situation, then f of x is a constant function,
Yeah,
but is that constant function situation correct? you have to again figure out from here, is f of x always -1? Is that correct? So can you find out one value of f from this equation? Like one easy value of f of x? Because if you get even one value, if that value is not matching to -1, then this is wrong.
Right.
What is the easiest value of f of x that can be figured out from the original equation? You can put x as something, you will get an easy answer. If you put x as 0, what happens? You'll get f of 0 whole square
Yeah.
equal to 100, and this integral vanishes because 0 to 0.
0.
So f of 0 is coming as either plus minus 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is not -1, so it's not a
Oh,
constant function.
yeah. Mm.
So this is one fact that you can get from here. And the second thing is f dash x is -1. That means f of x is minus x plus c, right?
Right.
Integrating this and putting 0 now, f of 0 is -0 plus c. So c must be plus minus 10.
Plus minus 10. Yeah.
So your function f of x must be 10 minus x, or f of x can be minus x minus 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In both the cases, you are satisfying both conditions.
Right.
So these are the two possible values of your function. So the set of capital F, which was the set of real valued functions which satisfies this condition, is having two elements, 10 minus x and minus x minus 10.
Minus x minus 10. Yeah.
You have to calculate 1 by mod of f summation of whenever fx belongs to capital F, mod of f of 100. And the possible values of fx are 10 minus x minus 10. So f of 100 is coming out to be 10 minus 100 is minus 90, and minus 10
Minus
is
90.
and
Minus 1.
10. So you are getting, this is 1 by 2 because two elements in this set, and
Yeah.
mod of f of 100 summation you have to do. So 90 plus
90 plus 110.
answer will be 100.
100.
Don't forget the differentiation thing again, okay?
Yeah.
Differentiation under the integrals, and make a note for it, or make sure that you remember it. This is that has been asked many times in IIT. It will come
Right.
either in mains or advanced somewhere. Okay. Let S of n, where n belongs to natural numbers, be the sum of infinite GP, infinite GP, whose first term is n, whose first term is n, and common ratio is 1 by n plus 1. If tends to infinity S1 Sn plus S2 Sn minus 1 plus S3 Sn minus 2 and so on till Sn S1 divided by S1 square plus S2 square plus S3 square till Sn square is equal to P by Q, where P and Q are co-prime. Are co-prime. You have to find the value of P plus Q.
So S of n is n plus 1
Hmm.
if you put it in the formula like n by 1 minus 1 by n plus 1.
Hmm.
You're getting S of n is n plus 1. Then if you make the series,
You should write this as a general series in K and all. So you should say that it is limit of n tends to infinity. On top there is a summation where K goes from 1 to n. And this is S of K multiplied by S of n minus K plus 1.
and yeah,
Because when you get K is n, it becomes 1 here and starts with,
yeah,
and denominator is summation S of K whole square.
correct.
So S of K for you is K plus 1, right?
Yeah, k plus 1.
So then you will get in terms of K and all here, summation will be K goes from 1 to n, K plus 1 into S of n minus K plus 1 will be n minus K plus 2
Yeah, n minus k plus 2.
divided by summation K plus 1 whole square. K goes from 1 to n. Right?
Correct. Yeah,
So this thing you have to sum up and then take limit as n tends to infinity. Try to do that.
actually the bottom part, if you just take as s1 square, s2 square, s3 like that, you
Hmm.
just get 2 square plus 3 square. It's like sum of squares, right?
Hmm.
So you can put it as n plus 1 into n plus 2 into 2 n plus 3 by 6 minus 1 since it doesn't start from 1.
Hmm.
So the down part is fine.
Top part also is easy only. You just have to multiply. Variation is over
Yeah.
K.
Yeah.
There will be one K square term, other terms will be K terms. N can be treated as constant.
Yeah. Oh, 1 second.
Should just be a little simplification and all.
Yeah.
This is what I am getting.
Yeah, like I'm getting a little more added, like I'm getting n, like n into n square plus 9n plus 14 by 6.
Simplify it. N into n plus 1 common, n by 2 minus 2n plus 1 by 3 by 6 plus 1 by 2. You know, I'm getting finally this n cube plus 3n square plus 20n by 6 on top.
I'm getting n cube plus 9n square plus 14n by 6.
But then some careless mistake has happened either with me or. But finally, limit you can calculate because denominator is also a cubic, right?
Yeah, wait, no, denominator.
Is a
Yeah,
cubic.
denominator is cubic. Yeah,
So n tends to infinity, you have to do. So you have to divide by n cube up and down.
yeah.
Check the limit that comes.
Okay, okay. So 1/2.
1/2 is the answer. P plus Q will be 3, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. If limit of n tends to infinity, 5n c 3n divided by 3n c 2n whole power 1 by n is equal to a power a by b power 2b. A and b are co-prime. Find the value of a plus b. Limit of n tends to infinity, this thing 5n c 3n 3n c 2n.
Yeah.
Let's say it is p. You can take log p is equal to limit of n tends to infinity 1 by n into 5n log of 5n log of 5n c 3n 3n c 2n.
Yeah.
This log can we write it as like as a summation of f of r by n? R varies from something to something because 1 by n is already there. This uh, this ln, this inside part is obviously it is a product of many numbers because it's a combinatorial coefficients. You just have to figure out how to write it as a product. So let's see what 5n C3n looks like. 5n C3n. So 5n factorial by 3n factorial and 2n factorial. So 5n factorial will be 5n into 5n minus 1 and so on till you come to the point where it is 5n minus 2n, that becomes 3n, right?
Right.
It will be 5n minus 2n minus 1 multiplied, this will be 3n plus 1, and the next one will be 3n, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that, it will be lesser than 3n numbers, right?
Correct.
So everything beyond this 3n point can be cancelled by the 3n factorial, right?
Yeah.
So you can remove that. And what you're left with is 2n into 2n minus 1 till 1, right?
Yeah.
You have 5n minus 1 till 3n plus 1, or till this term, and 2n 1 till 2n minus 2n minus 1, right?
Correct.
If you see here all the numerator is also going from 1 to 2n minus 1, right?
Yeah.
And denominator also is going from 2n to 2n minus 0 to 2n minus 1. Actually, numerator is also going from 0 to 2n minus 1. There are
Yeah.
n plus 1 terms. How many terms are there? 0, 1, 2 till 2n minus 1, right? So there
Yeah.
are 2n terms, right? Correct, 2n
Correct.
terms. Numerator has 2n terms, denominator has 2n terms in a product, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is nice. Similarly, we can write the denominator 3nc 2n. Why is this nice? Because log, when I take of this, I can write it as a sum of terms now, right? I can
Yeah.
first of all write it as uh, log sum of log 5n minus r by 2n minus r. And r goes from 0 to 2n minus 1, right?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is why it is convenient, because now at least I can write the number 5n c3n as a sum of some functions of n and r,
Yeah. Yeah.
because usually I want to do that to find the integral,
Right.
because otherwise I don't have any way to solve this. Like it is infinity power 0 or something. There's no way to solve this directly. You have to do something with the 1 by n and stuff,
Right.
right? So Notice what we have done. We have written this and realized that it is a product. Similar type of terms are there, numerator and denominator. Same thing we'll do for 3n C2n. So if you see 3n C2n, that will be what? 3n C2n will be 3n factorial by 2n factorial and n factorial. And 3n
Yeah.
factorial will be 3n into 3n minus 1. There will be one term which is 3n minus n minus 1. And after that, there will be 3n minus n, which is 2n. And
Yeah.
3n minus n plus 1, and all smaller terms from 2n, which get cancelled from 2n factorial.
Yeah. Factorial.
You have n here, n minus 1 till 1. So on top, we have 3n, 3n minus 1, 3n minus 2, going on till 3n minus n minus 1. And denominator, you have n, n minus 1, n minus 2, going on till n minus n minus 1.
Yeah.
Right? So this
Yeah.
is the summation of 3n minus r by n minus r. And this goes from, r goes from 0 to n minus 1. Right?
Yeah.
So denominator can also be written like that. Denominator is
Correct.
also a function of r and n. Right?
Yeah.
So we can now separate this log as log of numerator minus log of denominator. Both have 1 by n, 1 by n, right?
Yeah.
And 1 by n log of numerator is this thing. Minus 1 by n log of denominator is this. Right?
Correct.
And then each of them can be written as a separate integral, because I can write this as, for example, log 5 minus r by n by 2 minus r by n log, right?
Yeah.
So it is a function of r by n where r goes from 0 to 2n minus 1. And now I can write that as an integral log 5 minus x by 2 minus x, where x varies from 0 and 2n minus 1 by n, so 2, 0 to 2,
Two.
right?
Okay.
So this is one integral, minus second one also will become one integral, right?
Mhm.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'll just tell you the answer. You should do it at home later. The
Okay.
answer of this limit is 5 power 5 by 3 power 6. So check now, do it at home. And see if you are able to write it as some difference of two integrals and get the answer. Right?
Right. Right.
Have you understood what we are doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Try it yourself once and see if you're getting it right. Write this answer,
Yeah.
5 power 5 by 3 power 6. Okay. Next one is this. Let I of n is equal to 0 to pi ln 1 minus 2n cos x plus n square dx. You have to find the value of I of 100 by I of 10. First thing that you should do is use the a plus b minus x property. I of n will be equal to 0 to pi ln f of pi minus x.
Yeah. Okay.
Add the two integrals, two versions that you'll get. I of n, for example, if you do that property, will come as 1 ln 1 plus 2n cos x, right?
Yeah.
Plus n square dx. If you add,
Yeah.
you'll get 2in is equal to 0 to pi ln this plus ln this. So product.
Product of the two.
So ln inside will become n square plus 1 whole square minus 4n square cos square x, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what is coming when you multiply.
Correct.
This is n power 4 plus 1 plus 2n square minus 4n square cos square x, right?
Yeah.
This 2n square common, it is 1 minus 2 cos square x.
1 minus 2 for square x. Yeah, that's
So that is minus of cos 2x, right?
correct. Yeah.
You are getting this ln, right?
Yeah.
0 to pi. Now this is first of all cos 2x is minus, and here there was a cos x. So if you take 2x
Yeah.
as t, take 2x as t, so 2 dx is equal to dt, and here it will become ln n power 4 plus 1 minus 2n square cos t, right? And
Yeah.
instead of dx, you will have dt by 2, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And limits will also change. So when x over pi, it will become 0 to 2 pi, right?
2 pi. Hmm.
So 2I is equal to this. So I is equal to 1 by 4, 0 to 2 pi, ln n power 4 plus 1 minus 2n square cos t dt, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
This is coming. Now notice that there is not much difference between this integral and this integral. This is just I of n square.
Correct. I of n squared.
I of n square would be 1 plus 2n square and n power 4, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but the only thing is that this is 0 to 2 pi, this is 0 to pi. So we should change that. So in order to do that, like we have a property that if you have 0 to 2a, right? If
Uh-huh.
integral is from 0 to 2a, you can say that it is 0 to a plus f of 0 to a, f of 2a minus x, right?
Yeah. Yeah. 0 to a, 0 to 2. Yeah.
0 to a, f of x plus f of 2a minus x, right?
0 to a f of x. Correct.
So f of 2 pi minus x, cos becomes same, right? Cos is the same thing. If you
Yeah.
do f of 2 pi minus x here, it is the same thing. So f of 2a
Yeah.
minus x is equal to f of x. So this is 2 times f of x, right?
Right. Right. Yeah.
So I of I here is becoming I of n is equal to, now if I apply that property, I will get half of this, right?
Uh, 0 to pi it will become.
Half of 0 to pi, this thing ln n power 4
Yeah.
minus 2n square cos t plus 1 dt, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this part I can write as I of n square.
Yeah.
So I of n square by I of n is equal to 2, right?
Correct. Yeah. So I 100 I 10 have to be.
It will be 2, basically,
Yeah.
because it is just n is equal to 10 there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what are the steps here? What are the properties? One is f of a plus b minus x. First we did f of a
Correct.
plus b minus x and then added. We got this, right?
Yeah.
Here
And
it
then
was looking like after simplifying and all, it came as a cos 2x. So
yeah.
came as almost like this, but n square instead of n, and cos 2x. So first we removed cos 2x as t and made it into cos t.
Yeah.
That made it 0 to 2 pi, and then we had to handle 0 to 2 pi, split it as 0 to pi plus f of x plus f of a 2 pi minus x,
Yeah.
which became 2 times f of x. So then you eventually get that I of n and I of n square have a relationship that is 2, right?
Yeah.
So it's just properties of integrals and different ways in which you can handle that. Then the next one is this. Consider a function f of x which satisfies f dash x is equal to tan square x plus integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 f of x dx. Also, it is given that f of pi by 4 is equal to minus pi by 4. Now, if the value of 8 plus pi square by pi integral minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 f of x dx is equal to n, you have to find n square.
Mhm.
you should realize that this part is some constant, right? Because it is from minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. So whatever it will be equal to some k. Right?
Yeah,
It's like area under fx curve from minus pi by 4 to pi by 4.
yeah.
So then you can integrate it easily. F dash x is tan square x plus k, right?
Tan square x plus k. Okay. Mhm.
That is sec square x minus 1 plus k and f dash x. If you integrate this, f of x would be tan x minus x plus kx plus c,
Next, yeah.
right?
Correct. Yeah,
Each term we are integrating, we are getting this.
yeah,
And you have f of pi by 4 is minus pi by 4. So if I put that, f of pi by 4 is minus pi by 4 is equal to 1 minus pi by 4 plus pi by 4 into k plus c, right?
right.
So we are getting c is equal to c plus 1 is equal to minus k pi by 4,
Yeah, minus k by 4.
right?
Yeah,
So, okay. So f of x is coming as tan of x minus x plus k of x minus k pi by 4 minus 1, right?
yeah,
Okay, so f of x we have gotten in terms of k. Now all we have to do is find k somehow, right? This
correct.
side. So
Yeah,
k is equal to integral of minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 of f of x. We put f of x as tan of x minus x plus k of x minus k pi by 4 minus 1, right?
yeah,
This is an integral that has to be true. And now you can say that this is from minus a to a. So odd function becomes 0 in such an integral, right?
yeah, yeah.
Minus a to a, all the odd parts will become 0. Tan x is
The,
odd, x is odd, kx is odd. So this part we don't have to calculate.
yeah,
These parts of the integral will vanish. You'll get minus k pi by 4 x minus x, right?
k by 5. Yeah, minus x.
K
Yeah,
pi by 4 into x. X evaluated from pi by 4 to this will become pi by 2 minus x, which is again pi by 2, right?
yeah.
So that
So
is equal
minus,
to k is equal to this. So k 1 plus pi square by 8 is equal to minus pi by 2, right?
yeah,
So k is coming out to be by 8, 8 plus pi square by 8. So multiply this side. So minus 4 pi by 8 plus pi square, right?
right, right.
So this is my k. So this is minus 4 pi by 8 plus pi square. 8 plus pi square cancels, pi cancels, m is minus 4,
Minus 4. Yeah,
and m
pi
square
by,
is 16, right?
yeah,
So what was the key step here? The key step was realizing that this has to be some constant because it is from some constant to some constant, right?
correct.
So that constant, if you take as k, you can immediately integrate f dash x and get it as this thing. Once you
Tan
get it
x.
as fx as this thing, putting the value of pi by 4, you'll get c in terms of k, right?
Correct. Yeah.
The whole fx we got as something in terms of k, and obviously we can find k by just putting this part we said was k, putting that back here, right?
Yeah.
So from that we get the value of k as minus 4 pi by 8 plus pi square, which gives us your n and all.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, I'll write down a couple of questions, try them. We'll discuss in the next class. Uh, Next one is, let f of x is equal to x square plus alpha x plus beta, where alpha and beta belong to real, and f of x is equal to 0 has two roots which are 1 and 2. Find the value of 2 times mod of f of 0. This is the first one. So function is defined like this, and f of x is equal to 0 has roots 1 and 2. You have to find the value of this. Next one is this. Let 2x square plus 3x plus 4 power 10 be equal to summation r goes from 0 to 20 ar x power r, where a0, a1 till a20 are some constants. Find the value of a7 by a13. Okay,
Right.
try these two. We'll continue from this point. We'll do these two questions and then we'll go ahead.
Right.
For physics, you should be okay. Wait 1 second. You've written down the questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So for physics, you should be focusing on NCRT for those chapters like EM waves and uh, modern physics chapters, semiconductors and all.
Right.
Semiconductors. Make sure that you work on those chapters from your NCRT book, and revision should happen. The other parts should be revised from HCV exercise and J past years papers.
Okay.
Past years papers. So don't spend time doing anything else other than either HCV exercise for a chapter to revise it, or JEE past year papers. Don't do anything else. Only NCRT for some relevant chapters which are only in JEE main syllabus, that you can read from NCRT. You have to read it. So
Right. Right.
that part you spend time doing that. The rest of the time do past year solved problems and HCV exercise. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
We'll do physics also. We'll do physics questions. When we do physics classes, we'll be doing past year's papers questions
Okay.
for JEE mains advanced both. Okay. Maths will be just practice problems we'll be doing the way we have been doing, but physics we'll do past year's questions mostly.
Right.
Okay. Uh, that's all for now. We'll see you next class.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.